Well, my clock says 1 o'clock, so here we are. Like I said in my remind, this is probably going to be another short one since really nothing new has come up necessarily. We're still kind of working on our labs and the lab reports, and I'll start with regular, like I have in the past, like I said I would. Basically, so let's do this to fit. So first week, second week, we're on the third week now, and like I said, you should be finished with your lab report. I've been grading them and giving them back to you, and I've been adding feedback. So make sure you fix what needs to be fixed and resubmit it to me. It is summative, and yes, I can't bring your grade down, but I could definitely bring your grade up, which would be very, very handy right about now. It'd be nice to be able to get an A in physics, and you definitely have that opportunity now. So something's changed. It's just to kind of give you a little chance to get caught up and get everything done. There is this game called Wired, and it's pretty well. You'll see it. I mean, it's just a web game. You can definitely download it for Steam and play it. I've even played it with my remote control. I played with my controller for when I downloaded it to Steam. So if you have Steam on a PC, you can definitely play it. It's interesting. It's challenging, but it definitely has to do with what we're talking about. So that's what we're doing in regular physics. And so just look out for me returning what you need and giving you some feedback. Okay, so you could absolutely get a 100% on this lab report. Okay. Now that brings me to honors. So I don't know why I don't zoom in ahead of time. So I am going through and I'm still grading things. One thing that we in honors, if you haven't figured out, I mentioned it on a few places now. We did this quiz, and you can take the quiz as many times as you need to, but I won't put in a grade until you've done the majority of the practices. Okay, it's a little weird for me to put in a summative grade when you haven't shown me that you practiced it. Hey, Aiden, how are you? So get the practices done. You can do the, here was the quiz. The quiz is on Wednesday the 1st. Okay, so it's kind of piling up now. It's still in the classroom in the same order that I assigned it in. So if this is getting a little cumbersome and you just want to go to the assignments, just open up the document to Google. Where is it at? I'm meant to be putting it in here. All assignments will be posted on the Google Classroom. So just go to the Google Classroom and you can find all the assignments there. Okay. So for us today, there's the Unit 7 summative assessment. Okay. As you can see, when you open it up, there's not any multiple choice questions. It's all explain and draw and tell me things. Okay. So use your own words. Make sure you're clear. Make sure you answer the questions. There's a rubric that goes with it. You could see that, so you can see kind of what I'm looking for. But I think the biggest thing is you might accidentally miss something or forget to answer a question. So make sure you do that. Good. I'm glad you're doing good, Aiden. Me too. I'm doing better than yesterday. I don't know. I think it's, well, I'll get to that in a second. But yeah. Anyway, so that's what we're doing for the next couple of days. We'll have a couple things next week. You'll have until next Friday to get this summative assessment done. I am not counting the weekend, so Friday we don't have school for the spring holiday, Good Friday type thing. So that's basically it for honors. But yeah, so really quick, if you haven't yet, let me just get to this really, pull up the this. So if you haven't joined this team, if you're interested in the Minecraft thing, I'll just pause the physics there and mention this here. One thing you need to do is if you're interested in playing Minecraft with us, several of you have already been on the server, maybe checked it out a little bit. Not a lot of people though, so we're still, I think that maybe, I don't know where the traffic jam is at, but if you're not sure what to do, the little thing up here at the top, it says what to do. There's some rules that I made up that I have here, and let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, whatever, you can see it if you come here, but get out. Well, good. I mean, it's yeah, that's a good start. Holy cow. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I saw some of you guys have been Aiden, I saw you, and a couple other people have been wandering around doing stuff. So I'm gonna be keeping it up all the time. Like I said, I think on, not today, but on Wednesdays and Fridays, I'll load something else up. I'll take the the world down for a little while, and then I'll load something else up, something that's a little more fun. It's some weird, like, I'm interested to see how this goes because I've never done anything like this before. So there's some cool things that I want to try out with us. But so anyway, check out the rules, make sure you're cool with them. I feel like they're pretty straightforward, and hopefully you could deal with them. Okay, so then once you do that, you got to take this little survey here. It's just a little survey that it's just a form, and hopefully it doesn't show anything. Oh yeah, you got to sign into your account. You do have to sign into your school account to do this. Okay, and holy cow. So hope I didn't just flash my, I don't think I did. So basically all you got to do is tell me that you're okay with the rules, and then tell me your gamer tag so I can let you in, because if I don't know your gamer tag, I can't let you in. Now I find some of you on mine, on, what do you call it, Xbox Live, but most of you, I'm not finding you to like friend you. So what you have to do is once you finish this survey, it's going to give you the code to get in. And I'll probably mention this a little bit more on in the Zoom in a little bit, in a few minutes, but I'll see if I can put this up here right now. I think I can. So basically what I found out is all you got to do is hit play, and then here's my realms. But I think what you got to do is, nope, I don't think you go this way. Play. Yeah, play. That's a good question. That ain't it either. I might need to add server. Nope. Yeah, I should know this. Oh, join realm. Okay, yeah. So under the friends tab, you join your realm, and then there's the where you put the code. So like wherever the code is, you know, you'll see it at the end of the end of the survey you take after you get your name. You join up, and then you're gonna be let in as a like somebody who can't do anything. Okay, you're just gonna be a visitor, and then once I see your name and I match it up to the survey that you took where you told me your gamer tag, when I see your gamer tag, I will say, oh, that's a person in my class or somebody I know, and I will let you build and stuff like that. So that's how that works. There's a couple of you guys who have joined but haven't been able to do anything, because I don't want just, like I said, I don't just want some rando people coming in and being able to do stuff. So I'm gonna try to keep this as JT centered as possible. So that's about all I have to say about that. So I think that's about it. All right, so Aiden, and if anybody else has any questions or anything, I will gladly answer them. But I'll wait a minute just to kind of give us a second for anybody to catch up. I've been getting some questions over Remind and email about different assignments and whatnot, so keep them coming. I'm probably going to keep doing the live stream just about every day when I can, just to kind of keep it up the habit. And you know, if I feel like I need to end it at some point, I will. All right, you guys, well, have a wonderful afternoon. I'll see some of you guys in the Zoom. I'll be sending a remind about that with the link in a few minutes. And actually probably about 1:25. I have a remind already scheduled to come out at 1:25. So look for that remind. It'll be the code for the Zoom, and then we could talk a little bit more face to face. Alrighty, so you guys have a good afternoon. Stay safe, stay away from people.